Hello and welcome to an overview of the debris clearing drone circuitry. In this video, I'm going to give you a brief demonstration of the circuitry behind the debris clearing drone and as well as the code behind all this circuitry and how it makes the drone run. So here we have all of the pieces. We have four DC motors in total. These two on the right are what control the tracks. This one on the upper left is what controls the arm. And then the one on the bottom left is what controls the bucket, which is attached to the end of the arm. And then as well as the DC motors, we have a servo up here, and that is what controls the rotation of the arm. And the operator has two forms of input. They can use either the IR remote, which controls uh, all of these motors. And then there's a potentiometer, which is what controls the servo and the rotation of the arm. And then here is the code. This is all the setup. And then this is the actual code. And then down here at the bottom is the code for the potentiometer. So we'll go ahead and start this and give you a demonstration of how it all works. So this here is the code for the IR remote and all of the buttons that you can press. So we'll go ahead and show all of those commands. So we have the forward button, which will make both of these track motors go forward. And then the opposite of that is the reverse button, which will reverse the direction of these two motors, making the drone go in reverse. Then we have the turn left button, which makes one motor go forward and the other motor go in reverse, therefore turning the drone. And then the turn right button is the opposite of that. One motor goes in reverse, and then the other motor goes forward, turning the drone in the opposite direction. And then we have the stop brake button, which stops both motors. And then after that, we have the arm controls. So the arm up button will turn the arm motor on, thus extending the arm. And then the arm down button will make that motor go in reverse, tracting the arm. And after that, we have the bucket close and bucket open controls, which the 0 will open the bucket, making that motor run in reverse. And then the EQ will close the button, making that motor run regularly. That is all the controls with the IR remote. And then lastly, we have the potentiometer code right here. The potentiometer is hooked up to the analog input of the Arduino, and that allows us to manually control the servo with the potentiometer, and that gives us some fine-tuned control of the rotation of the arm, which is attached to the servo. And that concludes my overview of how the code and circuitry work together to make the debris clearing drone work.